scratch on your face?
My mother threw him out of a dressing room.
Now, I'll give you just 10 seconds to hand over your money.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm ready for you.
Blue Eyes wants to shout.
Come back here.
He wouldn't have gotten very far. But first, I'm going to get you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just shot 2 bullets up in the air and 4 at that phone. That's 6 bullets. You have no more in your gun.
Yeah. Please. Don't you? I didn't mean any harm. I was just kidding.
You were kidding, eh? Well, take that.
Oh, he got me, Slugger. He got me. I'm dying, Slugger. I knew the day would come. I knew I couldn't get away with it. Everything's getting black. I can't see. Slugger, I'm dying. You've been the best pal I ever had, Slugger. But now we have to part because I'm dying. Goodbye, Slugger. Goodbye. I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. Well, fall down, you big ham. I don't want to die. Help me, Slugger. Help me.
I'll help you. And now that I got him, I'm going to get you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and I don't need this gun. I'll do it with my bare hands.
Take one step toward me, and I'm going to let you have it right between the eyes.
Oh, you are, eh?
Yeah, Buster, you asked for it.
Take that! Are you wearing a bulletproof vest?
Oh, you hit me in the marble cake.
All right, then take that!
Once you reach their anti-air defenses, proceed to manual attack formation.
I'm dying.
Destroy the Goliath class unit by any means necessary.
You're
That's what
Slugger.
takes
Ooh. He got me. Everything is getting black. I can't see. Water.
What? Yes.
Ion visuals to evade.
Already engaged. Free loop unlocked.
Gee, that makes me feel better.
And now that I got both of them, I'm going to get you. Yes, you.
Yeah, I got news for you. I'm not with them. I'm your inferior decorator.
My interior decorator. I hired you last week. Oh, wonderful.
Now, I
what?
think we ought to put the chintz over here.
Oh, that'd be lovely.
And then we can put these drapes over
Right
here.
over there will be fine.
And the balance beat back over here.
That's right.
And then I think we ought to redo the rugs and tie the whole thing in with the blood on the floor.
Saturday at high noon Eastern. There's lots of Western action especially for you here on CBN. From Wyatt Earp to Wagon Train, we've got them all. So stay with us here on CBN Cable. Now stay tuned for I Married Joan. Next. by Lucky Strike.
Light up a lucky.
It's light up time.
Be happy, go lucky.
It's light up time.
For the taste that you like, light up a Lucky Strike.
Relax.
It's light up time.
Why is it when folks are stepping out, you so often see Luckies going along? It's just that Luckies always taste better. That's because they're made of fine tobacco. Naturally mild, good-tasting tobacco that's toasted. That's right. It's toasted to taste even better. Cleaner, fresher, smoother. Next time you're going out, take a pack of Luckies along with you. You'll say they're the best-tasting cigarette you ever smoked.
For the taste that you like, light up a Lucky Strike.
Right now.
Light up a Lucky. It's light up time.
Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Lucky Strike program. And I want to wish all of you a very happy New Year. I hope you all had a nice Christmas. I know I had one of the best this year. And I got such beautiful gifts, and they were also practical, too. Oh, I got it from my cast and my director. And, oh, I must tell you, first of all, what the orchestra boys gave me. You see, they always wait the last minute to buy me a gift. And this year, they tried to get it on Christmas Eve. You see, and the only thing open was a delicatessen. So the next morning when I came downstairs, there, hanging on the mantel, was a stocking full of coleslaw. You know, if they'd have just given it to me a few days sooner, I wouldn't have had to spend all that money on tinsel. But I got a lot of nice practical gifts. Now, Don Wilson gave me this tie, you know, conservative. Don Mary gave me the shirt. And Dennis Day gave me these socks. I don't want you to think that these aren't mates. It's just that when I washed them, one shrunk and one faded. You know? You got them at the Pep Boys or someplace. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Christmas is over. Now we're looking forward to New Year.
Jack,
Oh, Don.
Excuse me, please.
Don.
Jack, one of the ushers found this lady's handbag here at the studio, and I thought you might like to announce it so the owner can claim it.
Oh, well, thank you, Don. I certainly will, before anything happens to it. There's no money in it, right? It says Miss Mansfield. If there's a Miss Mansfield in the audience, would she please come up on the stage and claim her purse? Hey, Miss Mansfield? Oh, for heaven's sake! Jane, I never dreamed that was you. I want to tell you that I'm quite flattered that you came here to see my show. Yeah?
Frankly, Jack, I really didn't expect to be here myself.
You didn't?
No, what happened was I was just walking outside, passing the studio, and an usher ran out and grabbed my purse.
An usher grabbed your purse?
He certainly did, and I think it's a pretty sneaky way for you to get guests up here on the stage.
I mean, what's the difference? You're here, and that's all that matters.
Jack, I'd like to ask you a question. Is this the way you always get your guest stars?
Well, no, sometimes it doesn't work. I remember once I tried the same purse trick with Martha Ray, but she's got a grip like a bulldog. Pardon?
Did you get Martha's purse?
No, and we lost an usher.
That was up in nice of you to return my purse to me, and I guess I'll be
Thank
leaving
you.
now.
Oh, wait a minute, Jane, wait a minute, before you leave. I must tell you that the other night I went to see your new picture, the girl can't help it.
That's right.
And I thought not only the picture was good, but you were absolutely wonderful
Well,
in it.
thank you very much. How did you like my leading man, Tom Ewell?
Tom Ewell? Well, I thought he was good, you know. Although I felt that the part called for someone, say, a little more mature, a little more sophisticated. You know, a little more, well, you know what I mean.
I not only know what you mean, I know whom.
I thought I was being so subtle. But, Jane, I must tell you something. You know, I know the gentleman who directed your picture, Frank Teston, very well. We've been friends for years. And I thought maybe I could have been in the picture, you see, so I called him and asked him about it, and I didn't get anywhere. Wasn't there a part in the picture for me?
Oh, yes, there was, but he decided to give it to me.
No.
He said that even though we walked alike, that you were too sophisticated.
Well, I wasn't too sophisticated for them to ask me to put money in the picture, you know.
Oh, now, Jack, you didn't finance this picture. I happen to know they got all the money from the bank.
Well, where do you think the bank got it? Well, Jane, anyway, thanks again. It was lovely having you up here, and I wanted everybody to see
Thank you, Jack. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to announce, if you will please look at me. Miss Mansfield is going to be a guest on my program a week from Thursday on the Shower of Stars. And this is a scheduled appearance. This isn't one of those purse-grabbing things. And now, in keeping with the new year, the Sportsman Quartet and Rochester are going to do a typical New Year's number called New Year's in Trinidad.
American tourists have this to say. If you're feeling kind of low and want to get away, pick a Caribbean island for your holiday. Spend New Year's Day in Trinidad. Do your friends begin to bore you with their dialogue? Are you fed up with the traffic, with the fog and smog? Would you like to never see another eggnog? Spend New Year's Day in Trinidad. So come, come, come and meet the Saga man who sing, sing, sing the only way he can. Come, come, come and get a lovely tan. You learn calypso if you're able to. Put the accent upon the wrong syllable. You must consume it unbelievable on New Year's Day in Trinidad. Dorothy, when she promenade, where the shore create a load of fun. All the other gals she makes so mad, but the boy don't seem to mind. I teach you my calypso song. Direction short and sweet, how can you go wrong when you add a word or two that you make up as you go along? Pick the words that occur to you. Any kind of a word will do. And before you can tell the time, you make it right. I will make for you a rhyme. For advertising what you manufacture, for harmonizing when you're good and fractured, wholeheartedly we recommend Calypso song. Lucky Strike is the cigarette. Everyone is learning you can bet. Firm and fully packed like we like. Let's all light a lucky strike. We know considerable tastiness results from lucky special toasting process. Tell us, and then me is the cigarette for you and me. Now today, start the new year right. Sing a little song with all your might. But before we do another thing, old lang syne we ought to sing. Sure, old acquaintance we forget, and never brought to mind. Sure, old acquaintance we forget, and sing. Come on and
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, now that we are approaching the new year, 1947, I do think... What did I say? 40? Oh, 1957. Now we're approaching 1957. I often... No wonder I'm 39. I keep wondering, where is the new talent coming from that television needs so badly? And I think it is up to fellas like myself and other entertainers in this business to give amateurs and talent a chance to be seen on the stage, you see. And I'm going to do this once in a while, have these amateur shows starting with tonight. And I've asked my producer to sort of search around through this area for some local talent, and he has some for today, and I haven't seen any of the acts, but he tells me they're awfully good, you know. And of course, it'll be up to your approval who wins the contest and get a contract with me. So I believe they're here. Don, is the talent here?
Yes, Jack, yes. This gentleman is our first contestant, Jack.
See, it says, Stanley G-R-O-P-F-F.
Groff. Stanley Groff.
Oh, Stanley Groff. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's all right. It always happens when I'm introduced. At a convention, my suit shrinks.
Well, Stanley, you know, of course, if you win this contest, you have a chance to go on television. I imagine you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Oh, yes, I would love to be on the TV.
Good, good. Now, tell me, Mr. Groff, do the...
Would you mind just calling me Stanley?
Now, Stanley, it says here that you do imitations. Is that right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I do animals, all kinds of things.
You do?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's hear a dog, for instance.
Let's hear a dog. There's 18,000 kind of dogs, and he says, let's hear a dog. Be specific. What kind of dog do you want? There's Chows, Chihuahuas, Dachshunds, Doberman Pinschers, Cocker Spaniels.
Well, all right, let's hear you do a Cocker Spaniel.
I can't do that one.
Well, what kind of a dog?
Well, I do small dogs, big dogs, happy dogs, sad dogs, and I also do a Saint Bernard.
Oh, I'd like to hear that. A Saint Bernard.
Yeah.
Let's hear that. Say, when you imitate a dog, you really get carried away, don't you?
Yesterday, I chased my wife up a tree.
Well, what do you do, Mr. Groff? Well, what do you do besides, No, I'm sorry. Besides, dog.
No. I can do a horse.
Well, you imitate a horse? All right,
Yeah.
let's hear that. Very good, very good.
Oh, thank you. I can also do an English horse.
An English horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to hear that.
All right.
In English. Amazing. I mean, what do you do besides animals?
I got a extensive repertory.
Oh.
Did you ever hear electric organ?
No.
Oh, well, you just listen to this.
Stanley, that's enough. Stanley, that's enough. Stanley. Mr. Groff. Very, very good. I'll stand backstage, and in case you win the contest, we'll know the results afterwards.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very, very much. You just stand. Oh, wait a minute. Just 1 minute. As long as you've had so much trouble with that name Groff, why didn't you change it?
Oh, I already did.
You did?
Yes. My name used to be Spritzer.
Good luck.
I changed my place.
Oh, never mind. There's a great talent, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that name, Stanley Groff. Excuse me. Now, who have we next on this amateur contest? There's here a sister act, 3 young ladies. I haven't seen this one either. He tells me they're awfully good. Would you please send those 3 ladies on, please, the sister act? Groff. Well, there's a nice-looking quartet. Are you the, You are, I see. Now, what's the name of your act? What do you girls call yourselves, huh?
Well, we're the 3 Landrew sisters.
The Landrew sisters? Wait a minute, doesn't that sound very much like the famous Andrew sisters?
We know what we're doing.
And let's see, you on the end over there. You are on the end. You look a little like Don Wilson around the ribbon. Have you been with this trio a long time, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, there's no bluff about this act. I mean, you girls are really sisters, huh?
I am. I don't know about the other 2.
Well, I wouldn't expect you to remember everything, of course. Which one is the oldest here?
You mean excluding you?
Yes.
Well, we don't like to tell our age.
Oh.
That's the one thing I'm sensitive about.
Well, girls, well, here's a cute little number right here. How do you do?
How do you do?
You know, you're the prettiest one of the 3.
Is that good?
Well, no, but it'll keep you from throwing yourself in front of a trunk.
I know what you mean. There used to be 4 of us.
Well, then I'm right. Now, girls, you know, of course, if you get a contract, you know, if you happen to win in this contest, you can be on my show, and then you can travel with us and everything. You know, I'll be on the road all the time, going from town to town. You can travel with me all the time, you see. So, I was wondering, have you had much experience?
We ought to slap your thing.
I didn't mean that. I mean singing on the stage here or something.
For your information, next Tuesday, we're going to be in the Rose Parade.
Oh, are you going to be on the Hollywood float?
On it. We're pulling it.
Well, don't worry. Maybe next time you'll be riding on it, you know.
That's what they keep telling us. Next year. Gee.
When are we going to sing? My feet are killing me.
I thought you were sitting down. Well, what number have you girlies prepared for us? What number are you going to do?
Did you ever see A Dream Walking?
You ever see? That's a pretty old song, isn't it?
Well, we ain't exactly on pablum. You ain't no Huckleberry Finn yourself.
All right. Have your number. That's what I want to hear. Malin, will you give them an introduction to their number?
Did you ever see a dream walking? Well, we did. Woo! Did you ever hear a dream talking? Well, we did. Walking in the meadow. Did you ever? Wow, 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 wow. Did you ever see a dream dancing? And the press, and you never see a dream romancing? Well, we did.
Did you ever find heaven here in your
Well, the dream that was walking, and the dream that was talking, and the boy that was walking, and the girl that was walking, and the heaven in my arms was you.
Did you ever find heaven here in your arms?
Saying I love you, I do.
Your feet don't hurt now. You get over here now. No, you get here. No, you better stay over here. Malin, give him the finish of the number. We'll finish the That's all I need. Those are the Landrew sisters. I wonder how they would have sounded accompanied by Mr. Groff's electric organ. Ladies and gentlemen, after a word from my sponsor, I will be back with a contestant that I picked myself.
Presenting Happy Joe Lucky.
Lucky
Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike, better tasting Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike. It's toasted for the taste you like.
Every day more people say the Lucky do taste better. So hurry on down to the shop you like and buy a carton of Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike, there's nothing quite like Lucky Strike.
Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike, it's toasted for the taste you like. You will find that Lucky tastes cleaner, fresher, smoother.
So if it's better taste you like, better taste the Lucky Strike.
Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike, better tasting Lucky Strike. Lucky Strike, Lucky Strike, it's toasted for the taste you like.
Every day more people say that Lucky's do taste better. So hurry on down to the shop you like and buy a carton of Lucky Strike. You'll say it's the best tasting cigarette you ever smoked.
Lucky Strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next contestant, as I said before, I picked myself. I met him during one of my trips to the South Pacific. He was in the Philippines, and he's one of the greatest artists in the art of jiu-jitsu or judo or wrestling that you have ever seen in your life. As a matter of fact, he just recently defeated the champion of Japan. I found out he was going to be here. I asked him to be on the show. I'd like to have you meet Mr. Leon Salvador. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it makes no difference whether 1, 2, 7, or 8 men should wrestle with him. Mr. Salvador can throw these 7 or 8 men within a period of not over 12 seconds. And I took the liberty of acquiring 6 men from the Main Street Gymnasium to help us with this experiment. Gentlemen, would you please come out? Thank you. These men will run over to attack Mr. Salvador, and Mr. Salvador will throw them, as I said before, within a period of not over 12 seconds. Are you ready, Mr. Salvador? Go! Ladies and gentlemen, be sure and watch Ann Southern next week. And I will be back in 2 weeks. And, in 2 weeks, we're going to do our show, the one that we filmed in Rome. You'll see the whole show in Rome. Meanwhile, on behalf of my company, my staff, my sponsors, and everybody, want to wish all of you a very happy New Year.
Tonight's program are Mel Blanc, Iris Ingrid, Muriel Landers, June Earl, and Leon Lontock. Remember, 1 week from tonight on this same station, be sure and watch Ann Southern in Private Secretary.
If you're a filter tip smoker, you'll get more enjoyment out of filter tip Territons.
Mildness makes the difference. Yes, Territon Mildness makes a wonderful difference in your smoking.
Pack after pack, your taste stays clean, fresh, wide awake.
You get a filter that really filters.
You get the flavor, the satisfaction you want.
That's right. In Filter Tip Territons, mildness makes the difference. Try them. You'll see.
The Jack Benny program has been brought to you by the American Tobacco Company, America's leading manufacturer of cigarettes. The Jack Benny program has been selected for viewing by our armed forces overseas. Lucky Strike.
Light up the lucky, it's light up time. Be happy, go lucky, it's light up time. For the taste that you like, light up a Lucky Strike. Relax. It's light up time.
Those men out there have the right idea. Comes the time to take a quick break, comes a great time to light up. And a great cigarette to light up is a Lucky. Lucky's taste better because they're made of fine, light, naturally good-tasting tobacco. Then that fine tobacco is toasted. It's toasted to taste better, to taste cleaner, fresher, smoother. So the next time you buy cigarettes, get better taste. Get a carton of Lucky Strike.
For the taste that you like, light up a Lucky Strike right now. Light up a Lucky. It's light up time.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight Jack Benny is in New York City. And I know this will come as much of a surprise to you as it did to me, because on this trip, Jack is living at one of the finest hotels in New York. So now let's pick up Jack and Rochester in the luxurious penthouse suite of the St. Regis Hotel.
Say, boss, would you like me to get you another pillow?
No, Rochester, I couldn't be more comfortable. How about you? Are you relaxed?
Relax. Boss, if my watch stopped, there wouldn't be any light here at all.
Well, we're certainly living it up, aren't we?
Yep. I think I'll get myself another pillow, though. Of all the times you've come to New York, this is the first time you've stayed at a nice hotel.
Yep.
What a dump that was you used to stay at, the Acme Plaza. What a broken down joint that was.
Well, Rochester, the reason I stayed there because it was so close to the subway.
Good thing it was. We had to use their washroom.
Well, things are different now.
They sure are. You know, I bet the rate on this suite is about $30 a day.
30? Are you kidding? This suite is $36 a day. It's posted in the closet. What are you laughing at?
The Acme Plaza was $36 too. But that was for the season.
Well, we're really living it up now.
Who is it?
Mr. Stevens. It's the manager of this hotel. Hurry up.
Look, I hired you 4 days ago. When are you going to finish painting this room?
Well, you see, Steve, it takes quite a while, you know, to mix the paint to get it the proper color and texture so it'll flow off the brush easily, you know. Isn't that right, Rembrandt?
Oh, you're so right, Mr. Picasso.
Rembrandt? Picasso?
Yes, Sam Rembrandt. I'm Joe Picasso.
Oh. Well, I'm going to the bedroom and see what color I'd like to have you paint them.
Say, Sam.
No, you're Sam. I'm Joe.
Well, say, Joe.
Wait, he's coming back.
I think I'd like both bedrooms redone in pink.
Pink.
By the way, when you fellas go home at night, would you please lock this door? Somebody's been sleeping in those beds.
No. Well, we'll certainly watch it.
Thank you.
Goodbye. Hello. Well, that was a close one, wasn't it?
I was supposed to yesterday morning.
We'd just gotten out of bed when the manager came in.
Well, that wasn't so close. You know, by the time we got the buckets of paint and the overalls on, and by the time the manager came in, you were up on the stepladder and working on the ceiling.
I know, but I had a toothbrush in my hand.
Oh, well, let's get these things back.
Davy Crockett.
Davy Crockett. Rochester, how do you get in and out of these overalls so fast?
I butted the legs.
Ah. Well, sit back and relax again. Just a minute. One second. Be in a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the room was occupied.
Well, let's put all the stuff up again.
No, wait a minute, Roger. Let's leave everything where it is. Then we can be dressed. If someone comes in, we'll be all ready.
You sure go to a lot of trouble just to save a lousy $36 a day.
Rochester, there's no such a thing as a lousy $36. Anyway, I don't know how did the manager find out about anyone sleeping in those beds? Did he see my pajamas?
Not unless you looked out the window. I washed them and hung them on the flagpole.
Rochester, I begged you last night not to hang my pajamas on the flagpole again.
Why, were they cold when you put them on?
No, but when I turned over in bed, what a mess.
Why?
A pigeon laid an egg in my pot.
If that egg hadn't broken, you'd be a mother now.
Well, let's take it easy now for a while. There. You see? Aren't you glad I told you to leave the clothes on? Who is that? Is Don Wilson his wife? We can't let him see us like this. Wait a minute! Just a minute! Just a minute! Just a minute, Don! Wait, just 1 minute, we'll be right back. 1 minute, please. Just a minute. Don, just a minute, Don!
Jack, we'd have been here sooner, but there was such a crowd in front of the hotel.
A crowd? Why?
Well, somebody wearing pajamas hung himself from the flagpole.
Oh, that was probably just a publicity stunt. Take Mrs. Wilson's dress, will you?
Yes. See, you know, Jack, when you called me and told me to tell Don that you were living in the penthouse suite of the St. Regis Hotel, I could hardly believe it.
I know. No, I heard you laughing.
That was the operator.
As a matter of fact, Jack, that's why I came over. I want to tell you how happy I am that you finally stopped being so cheap.
Cheap? Don, I'm not cheap. I spend money when I have to.
Oh, yeah? What about that time when you needed an operation? You wanted Rochester to take your appendix off.
I did not. I merely asked him if he knew how.
Well, Well, Jack, the important thing is that you are living at a very nice hotel now, and I'm proud.
Well, I'm glad.
Say, Jack, you know, I can get some good ideas from this room to use when we redo our apartment back home. Don, I just love those drapes.
Aren't they nice?
Oh, they're lovely. Oh, and these lamps. They're really unique.
Oh, they are. They are.
This painting is beautiful, too.
The painting? Oh, yeah, that's an original painting.
Really? Who painted it?
Rembrandt.
Did you call me, boy?
No. He said Rembrandt, not Rochester. Jack, I've known you a long time, and I know you wouldn't be living in as nice a room as this if you didn't have a good reason. Now, what is it?
Well, Don, you must know, Jackie Gleason is coming over to visit.
Jackie Gleason?
Yes, you see, he and I were forming a company together to produce television shows. You know, and we're going to have this company, just Jackie and myself, and naturally I took this suite because I wanted to impress him.
Well, I knew there must have been something.
Yeah.
By the way, Jack, I'm hungry. I can stand a sandwich.
Sandwich?
I'd like one, too.
I'll call room service.
Room service? No.
Jack, I know this is a classy hotel, but sandwich can't be that expensive.
Mr. Wilson, if any food comes to this room, it'll cost us $36 a day.
What?
Retroactive.
Don, if you want a sandwich, why, I'll send Rochester.
Well, never mind, Jack. I have an appointment with a sponsor, and on the way we'll stop at a few restaurants.
Well, all right.
All right, get it, Cole. Get it.
There you are.
Goodbye, Don. Goodbye.
Rochester, Mr. Wilson talking about food made me kind of hungry. How about something to eat, huh?
Okay. Hey.
Rochester, what kind of sandwiches are these?
Hot roast beef. I left the light on all night.
Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Andre Baruch. Now, while Jack is having a sandwich and awaiting the arrival of Jackie Gleason, hear this song? That means it's not only lunchtime, it's light-up time. And a great cigarette to light up is a Lucky. Would you join me? Lucky's taste better because they're made of fine, light, naturally good-tasting tobacco. And then that fine tobacco is toasted. It's toasted to taste better, to taste cleaner, fresher, smoother. So next time you get cigarettes, get better taste. Get a carton of Lucky Strike. And now let's go back to Jack Benny's luxurious suite in the St. Regis Hotel, where he's awaiting the arrival of Jackie Gleason.
Well, boss, I washed the glasses and put them up.
Good.
Say, when are you expecting Mr. Gleason to come over?
He ought to be here any minute now.
Well, how are you going to know it's him at the door?
Oh, when I phoned him, I told him to come right up to the room and then knock like this.
Well, I got to hand it to you. You're really smart.
Oh,
you must be. You told me yourself that when you finished the third grade, they handed you your diploma, your graduation.
that wasn't because I was smart. That was 27 years old. They were sick of me. Well, it just goes to show you. Hey, that must be Gleason. Let him in. Yes.
All right, kids, wait for me in the bus. Well, hiya, Jake.
Do you always make an entrance like this? I mean, with the girls dancing?
Every place I go, pal. Last night, they kicked over 12 tables at the Star Club. Yes. And it's murder when we get into a phone booth. Say, I want to tell you that you have a nice place here. This is beautiful. Hiya, Rochester. Oh, hello, Mr. Gleason. You know, Rochester, I think it's pretty nice of you to allow Mr. Benny to stay here in your room.
That's so. Well, that's a fine remark coming from somebody who had a diet to go through the Holland Tunnel. To the Lincoln Tunnel.
That's better. See, you are hot enough. Look, Jake, I come up to talk some business with you, so let's get at it.
Okay.
Now, in order to facilitate matters, I had all the papers drawn up.
Good.
Now, get a load of this. The Jack Benny, Jackie Gleason Television Productions Company.
Say, you put my name first.
Why, of course. And look at all the...
We are perpetually charged in a never-ending spiral of life and death. Is this some kind of punishment? I often think about the God who blessed us with this cryptic puzzle, and wonder if we'll ever have the chance to kill him.
I sold one share to Roger. You are a snake.
However, I got an idea that will solve the whole problem. Neither one of us will star in the film. We'll get a nice young horse. Why, certainly that's what the public wants. Look at how well Lassie's doing and Francis the Mule. Now, we'll get a good horse, and we'll start a whole series. Perhaps we'll call it The Adventures of Darwin. How does that strike your fancy?
Well, I mean, if we're going to invest a lot of money in a series, supposing the horse gets old.
Well, when he gets to be 39, we'll shoot him dead. Now, come on, pal. Sign the contract, and it's a deal.
Well, all right, let me look at it.
usual attack formation.
You know, Jack, I've got a confession to make.
Unit by any means necessary. And that's what takes
Yeah, when you first approached me, you know about becoming partners with you. I wasn't too hot on the idea. I didn't want to be associated with you. I didn't want to get mixed up with anybody as cheap and as stingy as you. Cheap and stingy. But I apologize. When I walked in here and saw this expensive, beautiful, opulent suite, I want to tell you, Jake. I was thrilled to be your partner.
HO229 cancelers are ineffective. Requesting permission to engage. Permission granted.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Jackie, very much. Now, let's look over this contract here just a minute.
The phone's ringing.
Oh. Rochester, answer the phone, will you?
I just thought of something I forgot to do.
Let's see.
Aren't you going to answer the phone, Jack?
No.
You want me to answer it?
No, you're not even supposed to be here.
What?
Rochester, answer the phone.
All right. Hello? Yes? Uh-oh. It's the manager of the hotel.
Yeah?
Oh, Mr. Picasso's busy. This is Rembrandt speaking. Rembrandt? Just a moment. Yeah, I'll tell him. He said he didn't think he's going to like pink in the bedrooms. He's coming up again. Wait, listen. Pardon me. Wait a minute, Jack. Will you sign a contract, Jack? Come on, Jack. I got to go out and audition a horse. Will you come on and sign the contract? Wait a minute. What's going on? Wait a minute. Here, hold it. Tell him that you're the foreman. What's going on? What's going on here? What's going on?
It is a truth. However little known the feelings or views of such a man may be on his first entry.
Light up for lucky.
It's light up time.
Be happy, go lucky.
It's light up time.
For the taste that you like, light up for lucky strike.
Relax.
It's light up time.
Now there's how to really enjoy yourself. Some sparkling cold water, nice warm sunshine, and of course, a Lucky. The cigarette has to be Lucky Strike simply because Lucky's taste better, anytime, anywhere, and for good reason. You'll see one of them right on the bottom of the packet. See it? LSMFT. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco. Tobacco so fine, so light, so mild, it's just naturally good tasting. And then something extra happens to that tobacco just before it's made into Lucky Strike cigarettes. It's toasted. It's toasted. The famous Lucky Strike process brings that naturally good tasting tobacco to its peak of flavor, tones it up to make it taste even better, cleaner, fresher, smoother. So anytime it's light up time for you, be happy, go lucky. You'll say it's the best tasting cigarette you ever smoked.
For the taste that you like, light up the Lucky Strike.
Right now.
Light up a Lucky. It's light up time.
Venue, ceremony. As the guests take their seats, Phil takes his place at the front, ready to serve as the master of ceremonies. He taps on the microphone, testing it, and then clears his throat. Phil. Energetic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the most enchanting lakeside wedding of the year. We are gathered here today to celebrate the love of our dear friend.